Good evening. Good evening to Rob, to David, to James, to all of you who may be watching. This is the latest image of the sun, and at the bottom there is a very large coronal hole with solar winds spewing out of it heading towards Earth. There will be displays of the I fucking say it perfect sometimes, but then again I can't. Try again. There will be spectacular displays of the aurora borealis. There's a coronal hole at the top there, but that is the main one because that is directly facing Earth. Actually, if you look at the photo, it's the face of the sun, but it's got an almost human look to it. See the right eye, the left eye, and that could be the mouth. But as you can see, it is the sun from the space website that I monitor every day. And we're expecting the solar wind to hit the Earth's magnetic field in the morning, Friday the 8th of February. So we'll see what happens. Now, stand by for snow next week because the winter's not over yet. No, not by a long chalk. The comet, there will be a comet visible to the naked eye next month in March, but the big one, ISON, is heading towards us and could put on a spectacular display in the autumn. It's a very large comet, and as it approaches the sun, this sun, the heat will melt all the ice, and it will be even visible in daylight because it will reflect the light of the sun, and could be a spectacular astronomical event. So you lot up Denby, get your cameras out and get ready to photograph the long brilliant streak across the sky even during the day. They say at night it's going to be even brighter than the full moon. It's going to skim past the surface of the sun and the heat is going to melt the ice. If their calculations aren't correct, it's pulled into the sun, then it will destroy the comet and it will just melt away because of the intense heat that the sun emits. But they're saying it's going to graze past the sun, and any time now, February next week, the very large asteroid, half the size of a playing field, is going to skim past the Earth. A very, very close encounter. So lots of things happening in the space world. What's happening here? What have I just had for my dinner? Faggots, old Len down the end there bought me. Potatoes, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. The faggots were in onion gravy, made it nice and tasty. Put salt and pepper in, and what's that stuff in the tall bottle? Liam Perrins, yeah. And it was very nice. I couldn't eat all of it. I should have at most, but I shall have the best tomorrow. So waiting to see Martin Clunes on ITV at 9 o'clock with his big shy horses. And sad, of course, you know, farmers at one time used to use horses, and now it's all tractors, isn't it? But Martin Clunes is the actor who is a farmer. My brother's seen him down in Bridport. My brother works at Morrison's supermarket at Bridport on the south coast, and Martin lives down that area. And I like Martin Clunes. The role he plays is Doc Martin, of course, very stern, but he is an actor. The actor himself, Martin Clunes, is a very happy-go-lucky bloke. So I'm going to enjoy watching that. Hang on while I turn around and look at the clock. Well, no, I don't need to. It's on the screen. Yeah, enough time to go outside for a fag. A cigarette. I'm not going to say anything controversial on this video, but I'm not going to swear, as Peter, good chappie, pointed out. Stop effing swearing. Yeah, you're quite right, Pete, and I feel rather ashamed that I cannot speak without using that naughty word that begins with F. F. Because I have, in my long life, mixed with people higher up the social ladder than me. I've been out for meals, and I do know how to control my language. So in future you'll hear no more F words from me. Well, I'll try not to use them, you know, but if I get wound up, if my dearly beloved sister above intends to keep digging, then I could crack. I'm trying so hard to be nice to her, because I've had enough of falling out with her, so I'm trying very hard not to upset her and be nice to her. And what does she do? Dig. Bloody women. Excuse that word, but at least it's not the F word. Honestly. So, I think that's about it. Yeah. For tonight, cold, yeah, but it is February. What do I expect in February? Oh, I'm trying hard not to swear. What do I expect in February? A heat wave? Right, so let me get rid of that off the screen. Reduce it in size. Go back. That's a comet. It's in the southern hemisphere actually, so we can't see it here in the northern hemisphere. That's a sunspot that exploded yesterday. At the moment the sun has got a few sunspots on it. Look, them little spots, they look like dots, but considering the size of the sun, you could get about a thousand Earths inside that. So it is very, very large, and those sunspots which look like little dots, I don't think I can increase them any. There's sunspots that look like little dots are actually quite big, look. Yeah, there's one. A few down there. And I'm gonna, before I watch Martin Clunes, there's a big one. On the sun, that is the west. That is the east. It's opposite way round. On Earth, that's west, innit, and that's east. Well, no, on the sun, that is west. Anyway, my new Charlie Lansborough load I've put on, The Isle of Innisfree. I'm going to play it again. Just sings with his guitar only. And a great voice, but it's music for oldies, like what I am. The deepness of space. Right, that's it, I'm off. I might have to charge the battery up before I upload this. Can't think of anything else to say of importance. Not really, no. So, have a good day what's left of it. Sleep well tonight, because I will. Oh yeah, no keeps me awake. Sleep very well. I do find now I'm having to get up in the night to go to the toilet for a pee, but as soon as I get back in bed, turn over and boom, I've gone again. I sleep very well. And of course, you haven't got to let things bother you. I know my sister winds me up, but you know, I can put it out of my mind. But I am reading the book. What's the book I'm reading at the moment? Susan Boyle, the success she had on Britain's Got Talent, when they all took the piss, thinking she was going to be a flop, and she come out with this amazing voice. In fact, Simon Cowell has apologised to her for the way the judges treated her. They went on looks only and her behaviour, her erratic behaviour, but she has got a wonderful voice. I'm reading the book. Right. Right, I'll set them off. Cheers.